flips and swings. Through the screen his passion flows. Every chord he plays the magic grows. Feel the rhythm as he strikes the strings.
Hi, everybody.
With wings he flips and swings. Through the screen his passion flows. Every chord he plays the magic grows. From the night away with Jon so free. Let the music sweep across the sea.
We're back.
On a TikTok stream, living out a rock and roll dream. In the chat, the fans they clap and cheer.
Woohoo!
His talent echoing far and near. Notes of wonder fill the space, bringing smiles to every face. With every melody he brings the light, turning darkness into bright. On the stage and screens he stands tall. Jon the Wizard answers the call. From the night away with Jon so free. Let the music sweep across the sea. Living loud on TikTok stream. Living out a rock and roll dream. In the chat, the fans they clap and cheer. His talent echoing far and near. Notes of wonder fill the space, bringing smiles to every face. With every melody he brings the light, turning darkness into bright. On the stage of screens he stands tall. Jon the Wizard answers the call. From the night away with Jon so free. Let the music sweep across the sea. Living loud on TikTok stream. Living out a rock and roll dream. Whoa, whoa.
All right.
Whoa, whoa. Living out a rock and roll
Let's
dream.
rock. Latigo? Is that how you say that? How's everybody doing? It's been interesting last couple of days. Monday morning, I woke up with an inner ear infection, from a contact infection from in-ear monitors. So that's been fun. So I was like, oh, do I want to put myself through wearing the in-ears? Yes. I've got songs to practice. Speaking of which, I'm going to plug them up. Good to see everybody. We're going to do about an hour. Play some songs that I need to refamiliarize myself with. Got a show this weekend. And so go back through it. I may only just do one ear. What I do most nights, but definitely staying out of that bad ear. There we go. Hey, I can hear myself better. How's your day been? Hope it's been well. I just realized I didn't turn on a couple of my lights. Let me do that. So while we're getting ready to go here, why not take a moment to share the stream out to your friends? Redskin, there you are. How come your message don't come on my unified chat? Yeah, the ear, man. It's no bueno. Light. There they are. Ooh, a little too bright, but that's good. Day was good. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thunder says hi. Well, hi. How are you? I'm really curious why Redskins text is not coming through. Let me check something here. Beanie cheese burrito with some rice. That sounds yummy. Now, was it a homemade? That's the key. Was it a homemade? You know, that's the real stuff right there. Everything looks like it's... Oh, let's try this one. payphone. I only have one Maroon 5 song. Well, we can do it. Make sure I got a guitar. That looks good. Let me check stuff here. I was teaching tonight, and after I was finished teaching my student, we sit outside and talked for a long time. I mean, if you've gotten to know me, you know I like to talk. Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's find that Maroon 5 song I got. Canned beans, homemade rice, plenty of cheese, red onions rolled in. Okay. That's good. All right. Let's see. That song was called, if I'm not mistaken. Bam, there it is. All right. Get everything all situated. All right, here we go. We're going to knock this first one out.
How dare you say that my behavior's unacceptable? So condescending, unnecessarily critical. I have the tendency of getting very physical. So watch your step, cause if I do, you need a miracle. You drain me dry, make me wonder why I'm even here. This double vision I was seeing is finally clear. You want to stay, but you know very well I want you gone.
Fernando.
Fucking dread the ground I am walking on. When it gets cold outside and you got nobody to know, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's no way we're gonna give up. Like a little girl cries in the face of a monster that lives in her dreams. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What you were doing is screwing things up inside my head. You should know better, you never listened to what I said. Clutching your pillow and writhing in a naked sweat. Hoping somebody someday will do you like I did. When it gets cold outside and you got nobody to know, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's no way we're gonna give up. Hey. Like a little girl cries in the face of a monster that lives in her dreams. Say, is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And every kill, is it bad, is it painful to learn that it's me that has all the control? Does it thrill, does it sting when you feel what I bring and you wish that you had me to hold? When it gets cold outside and you got nobody to know, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's no way we're gonna give up. Hey. Like a little girl cries in the face of a monster that lives in her dreams. Say, is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
There we go. Oh. Bam. That was fun. Not too complicated as far as lead stuff. So, because I haven't warmed up really. So, Orca Eyeball. That's a great name. What's up? Still turning stuff on. Oh, let me no, I'm sorry, I don't. I was trying to think of some. I got a couple of. How about? I got a My Chemical Romance. Would you be down with that? I've got songs, a ton of songs. It's okay. You mean like it's okay, like don't, or it's okay, yes? I need clarity. Or we can go in a completely different direction. All right. Okay, I had to remember. Let's see, what was the name of that song? Ah, here we go. All right, and let's stop that tune. Oh, delay. Yeah, there's a little bit of delay. That's how I get the. Oh, Redskins jumped in. Although we can't see his chat, but for some reason his chat's not coming through. So, all right, yeah, we'll get that one on. Thanks for the actual request on the streamer song page, streamer song list. Thank you, Redskin. All right, I'll get that one right after this one. All right, so a little My Chemical Romance.
loved you yesterday.
There we go. There's your little My Chemical Romance. Okay, so we got some songs on the request. So if you are new to the stream, right above me in the little box up above, you'll see some song requests. So now, how do you do song requests? Okay, so if you're on TikTok, go to my profile page. Just click on my picture and go to the profile, and there's one link, and it's like the second option on that link that you hit, and that'll take you over to the streamer song list. For everybody else, check the description for the live stream, or it's for all the non-TikTok users. There's a link right there you can see. Just type that in a browser and go to that page and scroll down. You'll see a place that says to request songs. Now, that's what's on my list, and I've got more songs that I just haven't updated the list, but yeah, so we got two, so we're going to knock those out. So this first one, somebody requested this one the other day. So it's in C tuning. So there we go. Now we're in C tuning. I love that effect. So this is a Queens of the Stone Age. And this is one that Sarah brought to me for our War Heroes band. And I was like, I don't know if this one's going to go. Hey, Thunder, thanks for the follow. I see you there. I appreciate that. And I was like, I don't know. And the first time we played it, people went absolutely crazy over it. So, and of course, Sarah's got just the amazing voice. So, and looking forward, we got a show in a couple of weeks. So you'll be seeing one of my crazy AI generated band ads coming up. All right, so let's do this one. Oh, I hit the wrong one. There we go. That's wide. Yes. All right. So can you? Let's see. That was my. Is Sarah Bam? Yeah. So I'm in two groups right now. I'm in a band called War Heroes, which is myself and Sarah Huff, and basically the tracks you hear here is what I go out and perform with, except I have a vocalist, and that's Sarah. She's a very versatile vocalist. She's amazing. So we'll do. Hey, Corn Lord. Now there's a guy. Now you guys over on TikTok, you need to check out the Corn Lord. Some amazing skills. Awesome guitar, awesome bass. So that's what's up. Trying to get back into the swing of things after I took my break from my knee. Much love, brother. So I'm back to being I feel like I'm back at 100%. I'm 30 pounds lighter. I know that's been amazing. So, but yeah. So Sarah is awesome. We go out and do a lot of classic rock stuff, and we go play smaller venues, but we sound like a full band with just the two of us. And then the other act I play is a band called Jagger Lane. That's up around Knoxville. And so here in the Knoxville area, and you see Jagger Lane, good chance you might see me playing guitar with them. So I've got a show with them this weekend on Saturday. So that's kind of fun stuff. That's even older classic rock. So that's like I play some of that stuff on here, like it's like Badfinger and Skinner and stuff like that. It's even some country stuff. So all right, we can get out of the C tuning. All right, so if you guys are out there, Hufflepuff. No, wrong movies. This is Lord of the Rings. But you know what? If I turned it around to like this, it looks more like the hat, right? It does look like the Sorting Hat. But this is my Gandalf hat. So if you don't know the origin of why I wear this hat, I bought this hat in 2017. And it was for one show. It was a Halloween show, and I went as Gandalf. And I wore it the whole night, and it was awesome. And then, so when I first started live streaming, I told the story about me having this Gandalf hat because I was known for wearing crazy hat. I have a big foam hat with aliens all over it. I have like a fox hunter hat, sort of like Sherlock Holmes, but it's not a real true one. It's a fake one. I've just been known for wearing hats. Well, I put it on one of my earliest streams, and I got a bunch of followers like, "Oh, Guitar Wizard." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I can go with that." Let's see. So, hey, Cornlord, thanks for sharing the stream, brother. I appreciate it. Jamie, I see you jumped in. I appreciate it. Let's see. Wish I could be there. I'm stuck up north. Well, I get it. I'm a basic old hippie rocker. Yeah, well, then, yeah, you'll get the Badfinger and stuff like that. Yeah, it is. It's kind of my thing. I've always, like, when I game, I've always tried to play like a wizard or a magic user of some sort. So I'm always been known for that. Yeah, so all right. So we got some more requests. And if you're out there and you want to be a part of the show and you want to do a request, okay, if you're on TikTok, just go to my profile, click the one link that's up there, and it's like the second or third option. It'll take you over to my streamer song list. You can pick some songs from there. Everybody else, there's a link on the screen. The TikTok people can't see it, but you can go there and scroll down or check the description. It may be in the description for whatever platform you're on. Some platforms don't show the description completely, so therefore you can go to the link, and that's how you get to this list. All right. So now this one I haven't played in a while, so let me pull my little cheat sheet up on this. Okay, that's kind of coming back to me. I try to learn most of these from memory, but my friend the Corn Lord that was in here earlier, now I'm telling you, That dude, he's got like 500 or 600 songs. It's been a while since we talked. I've got Rock and Roll All Night. Yeah, it may not be on the list, but I've got a bunch I've got to add. But okay. So let me do this. Don't go nowhere. I'll add it in. I just don't think it's on my list. So let me knock out these two I've got. And somebody asked for Santana. I've got one Santana song, so I can throw that in. All right, let me check and see if this is the list. What was the Round and Round? Do I have that? Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, there we go. Now, last time I did this, I pulled the wrong music. There's 2 guitars in here, and that messed me up. Let's try this one. Was it this one? Nope. I bet it was this one. I'll know it when I'll see the part. All right, now I'm gonna put a note there and go here. Oh, I think this is the one. Yeah, I'm gonna try it this way. All right, let's see. We're gonna try it. Hopefully, I won't screw this one up. But oh yeah, that'll be awesome. Santana. I saw Santana play at a festival we had here in my town. Oh gosh, 15 years ago, and it was really well. It was longer than that. My God, it would have been golly 20, 25, 26 years ago. Wow. Yeah. So. All right. Let's play this song.
That's where we meet. You make the night.
That was fun. All right, so had to look at notes, but I had the right ones this time. All right, so we're gonna do Dream On, and then I'm gonna do Rock and Roll All Night. I need to find. Let me do Dream On first, and then I'll do. There's two more before I get to the Golden Earring. It was Santana and Rock and Roll All Night, and then we'll go to Golden Earring. So yeah, thanks for you guys picking that. All right, so that was Jamie. Thanks, Jamie. All right, so where was Dream On? This has been a hot minute, so I gotta remember. I think it's a. We're gonna try it. I think it's right there. All right, stop with the music, and here we go. The first chord. It starts with the first chord. Love that. There we go. I got finger tied, if that's a thing. If that's a term. Doing a at the beginning. It's like my hand, I knew what I wanted to do, but my hand said, nope, we're not doing that. So, there we go. All right. Bam. So there we go. There was, who asked for that? Who asked for the, that was, Orca eyeball. There you go. All right. So I said I'd do this Kiss song. So let me get over to this other list. It's not the best track in the world, but, it'll work. Let's see here. Here we go. Yeah. I think this was one. Thanks, Redskin. There we go. I like how Heffy come in and said, Lamb of God, lay to rest, and then left. Didn't even stay. So, all right, now we've got, so there was Rock and Roll All Night, and then we had Santana, and then we were going to get back to the list because those had come in before I'd really said much about how to pick songs. And so I don't have any Weezer at the moment. I'll probably end up doing something like Buddy Holly, because I know I've got notes on it somewhere where I wrote it out for somebody. And that's the one that I kind of remember because I had to teach it so many times. But at the moment, I don't have a track for it yet. So thanks for asking, though, Mr. Lee. I've got so many songs I want to do and so little time. No, so many songs. But what happens is I start playing with groups, and I have to learn the songs they want. And then I've got my own originals that I'm neglecting that I need to, so what was it? Sunday it was Sunday. I probably sat out here in the studio for a good 4 hours just working on one of my originals. I thought I wanted to add like a bridge in it. And so I wrote a bridge and then I put it in, and I didn't like where I originally had it, which was after the guitar solo. And so then I was like, I'll put it before the guitar, so bridge to the guitar solo. And ended up hating it in both places, and I just decided to kill that and go back to the original form of the song. So if I had stuck to that, it would have already been through the copyright process. So, I've got when I wrote it and everything, but so I'm going to get that filed hopefully this week and have that one done. And Redskin just picked that song. So, yeah, so we'll be doing my original. One of many. I'm actually starting to work on another one to start laying it to print. So, okay, we're going to do Santana. I was losing my train of thought, and I felt like I was just mumbling there. All right, there it is. Let me pull. I always have to look on notes on this one just because I don't play it that often, and I don't have it committed to memory. But it's a fun song. Bam. Oh, there it is. Bam. Okay, here we go. See if you can spot this one. Yeah. That's a great one. I love the vibe of this song. That is such a fun song. All right, now I've got to jump back. So we did that. That's the songs that were not on the. Oh crap! I just clicked off that one, but I know what it was. Twilight Zone. So we got that, and then we got my original. So if you're out there watching, and you're like, man, I want to pick some songs. It's real simple. Just if you're on TikTok, go over to my profile, click the one link there. It's like the second option. It'll take you over to the list. If you're on any of the other 7 platforms, there's a link right here on the screen above my head. You can go there and scroll down. You'll see a place that says to request songs, or check the description. So can you play Les Invisibles by Blue Oyster Cult? No, I'm not familiar with that song. I do like the Blue Oyster Cult, though. What album is that on? Or Fall of the Peacemakers by Molly Hatchet. There's another one. I like Molly Hatchet, but I'm not familiar with those 2 songs. I was thinking about tracking, what's the one? Is it? Crap, I can't think of the name of it. Just one more morning, something. There was I like that song, Molly Hatchet. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Follow the Peacemakers. I have to check that one out. Now, I don't even know if I've got I know I had the one with the Viking on it. I guess that was Flirting with Disaster. All right. So let me do Twilight Zone. Then we've got, somebody's added another one. So if you want to go through and look at my list, just go through what I just said earlier, and that'll take you over there. Check the description, or non-TikTok users can see the link there. TikTok users, just go to my profile, click the profile link, and it's like the second option. All right, here we go. Little Twilight Zone. Not familiar with that one either. Fantasy. didn't know that album, but I can check it out. Here we go. No, I didn't know that. Truck Girl. Let me see you. Oh, Billy Moore, is that you? No, I'm not Billy Moore. So, ironically, what you're playing is similar to the riffage in the part of. Oh, cool. Well, I'll have to check that out. Can you play Mother Russia from Iron Maiden? What album is that on? I mean, I'm an old school Iron Maiden fan, but somewhere after Seventh Son, I started kind of dipping out. Still like them. Went and saw them a few years ago. It was fantastic. I do have one Maiden song in here. I see you can play, but let's see if you can do 2 Tickets to Paradise. I don't have that one, but I do have I Think I'm Alone. You should play the guitar. It isn't easy. Oh, well, that's a great song. It's I Think I'm in Love. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, listen, I've got songs on the list, so, I mean, go request it. Just go to my profile, click that picture, that one link, and it's like the second option. Can you play with your YouTube or Spotify? Can you play with your... Well, you know what? My list is on my... I think I do have a Spotify list that I share. It's mostly songs that I play. But I have not released my songs on the streaming platform yet. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do there. I may just be direct to consumer. So, I don't know. All right. So, let me do a quick tune. So, this next song I wrote about around October, early October of last year. I was having a conversation with Mrs. Wizard, and she was talking about how she was looking forward to the holiday season that was coming up, November, December. And in the past, sometimes those can be kind of difficult holidays for us because of loved ones who are no longer with us. And so, as we were talking, I just said, well, you know, you can see your blue sky on the horizon, because she was so hopeful about it. And then after I said, I was like, oh my gosh, that's a chorus. So that started, after that conversation, I came out here to the studio and spent 8 hours working on a tune. So I request that I guess you're saying from Mini Guitar TikTok, but they can't play Mother Russia as well. Well, first of all, I'm not familiar with the song. I like Iron Maiden, don't get me wrong, but if that's one thing. I only have one Iron Maiden track, so. All right, so anyway, back to my song. So I don't play it often, and people have heard it, seem to like it. So anyway, so this is the song Blue Sky. So oh no, I don't just play songs. That causes issues with the other platforms. So if I was just doing TikTok, that's one thing. But I'm on 7 platforms right now. All right, here's my original. See what you think about this. that's Blue Sky. Soon to be released. Still want to update those drums, though. I got to do a quick tune-up. Thanks. I'm actually starting to work on a song called Paradise of Shadows. It's kind of got a little bit of a... It's a funky riff. And it's going to be a pain to play live. But we're getting there. See, I already messed it up. That's kind of the riff. So anyway, so that one's coming. Paul, welcome in. That was good. 1982, maybe. Well, it's kind of, yeah, there's some throwbacks in there. So the idea was the song, the music and the lyrics are kind of a counterpoint. That's my thinking. So I have the riff, which is a minor to a E minor to a D minor, or D major, to the C. So I have no idea what that song is, A10. Sorry. I have no clue. Couldn't tell you anything about that song. But anyway, so the music is kind of minor-y, so kind of dark, but the lyrics are kind of uplifting. So, but I do put that line as I don't know what to do. So, and then I've got I've got a ton of songs that I want to get recorded, and I'm still searching for I've got a song that's got to have like if you can think Foo Fighter kind of style vocalist, that's something with that real kind of grovelly power rock. I've got a couple of songs I'm looking for that person to sing. So, and then I've got some that are, I've got some like modern country stuff, and then I've got one song I wrote a country version and a rock version of. The only difference really is the rock version's got expletives in it. So I actually went and talked to a band this weekend. It's one of my old bands, and I thought, man, this would be a good song for you guys to do. All right, so let's continue on with the list. Yeah, it's kind of a throwback. My stuff will have a select audience. It'll never be mass, it's my way of me being very, it's not as out there as Zappa, but in a way, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm doing music that I like, and if there's an audience for it, that's great, but, it's my stuff. Is that who I saw just pop in? They did drive by. So I was playing around with. So I like. Something, I'll play around with a riff forever. Before I, do something. So anyway, all right, I'm going to continue playing. I'm dialoguing, and I shouldn't be.
Out in the street, it's 6 a.m. and all the sleepless night. Few cups of coffee, but I can't clean my head from what went down last night. Oh, we won't have
Hi.
You tell me you're leaving, you tell me goodbye. You say I'm not to the letter. Well, honey, don't do it for me, 'cause you love me more. I need someone to make me feel better. Good morning, good day. Won't you see things my way? Good morning, can't you see what your love has done to me? Good morning, good day. Won't you see things my way? Good morning, can't you see what your love has done to me? Good morning, good morning, good morning, feeling kinda dirty, feeling kinda mean. I've been from one to another extreme. It's time I had a guitar, ain't got time to wait. I wanna stick around till I get it straight. From my eyes, with that double vision, no disguise for that double vision. When it gets through to me, it's always new to me. My double vision gets the best of me. Never do more than I really need. My mind is racing, but my body's in the lead. Tonight's the night, I'm gonna push it to the limit. I've been falling for years on a single minute. Fill my eyes with that double vision. No disguise for that double vision. When it gets through to me, it's always new to me. My double vision always seems to get the best of me. The best of me. Yeah.
time to do all these songs. So I'll tell you what, so we can check that one off because I've got an early morning and I was already supposed to be done. So, all right. So what I'll do is I'm going to play Come Together, and then I'm going to leave these two up there for tomorrow night. How's that? And then, so you're going to have to come back. So it'll probably be around, I'll try to get on earlier tomorrow night. I taught late, and I got to gabbing with one of my students. But so I'm going to go ahead and check this one off, and we'll save those for tomorrow night. But I won't play them until I see Jamie and Redskin pop on. Where is... I think it's... Yeah, I'm going to unify my set list because I've got them all over the place. There we go. There we go. All right. So we close it off after this one. We'll save those two songs for tomorrow night. And, yeah. So, all right. Here we go. Little Beatles. Dewey, I'll answer your question after this song.
Just do what it please. He wear no shoe shine. He got toe jam football. He got monkey finger. He shoot Coca-Cola. He said, I know you. You know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. He back production. He got walrus gumboot. He got no sideboard. He won spinal cracker. He got feet down below his knees. Hold you in his armchair. You can feel his disease. Come together right now over me. Right. The roller coaster, he got early warning. He got muddy water. He won mojo filter. He said 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Got to be good looking 'cause it's so hard to see. Come together right now over me. Come together. Come together.
There we go. All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Let's see. Who was it that had the question about Boston? Dewey. I don't have more than a feeling, but I do have foreplay long time. So, come back tomorrow. Be sure, if you're watching out there and you haven't taken a moment to, whatever it is on the platform, like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is. That's a discussion for another channel. I don't listen. I'll just say this. In my family, there is a signer of the Declaration and 5 U.S. presidents. And we stepped out of the political game for good reason. So, as far as I know, nobody currently in the family is running. But out of those guys, 3 died in office. So, yeah. So I don't get into the politics game. That's for other people. So I keep it to myself, because if I start doing the politicking stuff, I'll make half my audience mad and the other half, cheer, or vice versa, and it's just not worth it, So, but I have much respect for the military. My son is looking to go into the Air Force, so he's in ROTC up in college. So, and we have my family has a big history in the space program. So there's been a lot of aerospace engineers. My father-in-law was in the aerospace for a number of years before he went to GM. So, love the Morse guitar and the playing. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate it. Thanks for being out there watching. So, like I said, if you haven't taken a moment, like, subscribe, or follow whatever it is on your platform. Money Music Studios to fight for Israel. I don't know what context, man. Paul, thanks for hanging out. So there's 2 songs in the queue. We'll save those for tomorrow night. I won't play them until either one of your guys who requested it are on the thing. Yeah. Well, I did not serve. Now I have to clarify that. I come close to the Army actually got after me because at the time they were needing a guitar player. And I was interested in going until I asked the right question. And the right question was, well, what if I get in there and I do the audition and I don't make it? And they said, well, we'll find a place for you. And I'm like, no. But I did have, at one point in my life, I was going to go to the Air Force Academy. And a dear, sweet friend of mine who's a police officer pulled me aside, and he goes, John, he says, I know the kind of person you are. He said, dude, you're a liberal arts guy. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, and this is before I started playing guitar. He said, dude, you'd be that kid I'd be talking off a building. And I took his advice to heart because he was an MP out there for 20 years. So, that's see, that's getting back into the political stuff, and I don't want to go there because I don't want to make half my audience mad, So there's other people that do that, and you can find them. You just got to look for them. But anyway, so as we wind down here, I always like to throw out the Wizard's blessing for everybody that comes on the channel and watches. Thanks to the Corn Lord, Trucker Girl for coming in tonight. Who else do we have that popped in? There's some old regular friends of the channel. Paul, Jamie. I appreciate you guys. So, and all our new friends out there. So, anyway, so here's the blessing. May the sun be upon your face and the wind be upon your hair. May each step be filled with passion and peace, love, joy, and happiness for all. May all your dreams come true with one caveat, and that is that it harms no one. So, if all goes well, I'll see you back here tomorrow night, and we'll do this again. If I'm not back tomorrow night, then the night after, but I'm planning on being here tomorrow night. I am fighting an ear infection, but I've got 2 days worth of medicine in me, and I feel better already. So I just can't wear anything in one ear. So everything's kind of muffled. But yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow night, and we'll go from there. So peace, love, and happiness to everybody. And be sure to be grateful for all the many things that you've been blessed with.